Welcome back, Kiss Army, to another episode of We Are One.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of We Are One. Where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at an interview that Gene Simmons gave on Dennis Miller's Option, where he talks about the fact that there are no rock legends after the 1980s. We're going to take a look at this piece from Rock and Roll Garage that depicts it by Rafael Polcaro. Kiss bassist and singer Gene Simmons explained in an interview the reason why he thinks there were no super rock stars after the 80s and why he doesn't consider Dave Grohl and Oasis as rock legends. Gene explains why there's no rock legends after the 80s by saying, before the digital world, no cell phones, no MTV, no social media, when bands played their instruments live on stage, no backing tracks, no nothing. It was more honest time as far as I'm concerned. There was so much talent then, and all these people were writing their own types of songs. There was really no style. You'd have Yes existing at the same time with The Doors and Led Zeppelin. They sounded nothing like each other. But somebody pointed out something, and it's very profound, I think. From 1958 until 1988, that's 30 years, kids. Name 100 of the iconic legendaries. Well, we had Elvis, you had the Beatles, the Stones, Jimi Hendrix, and you can go on and on. And you can even go to more modern bands who all came out of theirs. Kiss, of course, yeah, I don't care. AC/DC, Metallica, U2, even in disco you had Madonna, some Motown, all this amazing music. From 1988 until today, which is more than 30 years, who's the new Beatles? He continued, let's just be clear. We love Oasis. In fact, Liam Gallagher named one of his kids after me, if truth be told. There's Lennon and there's Gene. Gene's named after me, and Lennon was named after John Lennon. But the real answer is that if you walk down the streets to the masses and you said, Oasis, I don't know if a 35-year-old or 40-year-old is going to know what that is. Universal stardom is whether you like it or not, whether you never heard a song, everybody knows Elvis or the Beatles. I love Foo Fighters, love Dave Grohl, but even today, if you walk down the street and you say who's playing drums or who's on guitar, they don't have a clue. There was always John Lennon and Paul McCartney, George Harrison and Ringo Starr, and that was it. You also had Elvis Presley. Everybody knew that name. Even today, if you see who plays drums in the Stones, I don't know that general public would actually know the answer, and that's no slight to Charlie Watts, of course. So Gene makes some pretty good points here. If you went on, even with all of the information at the tip of our thumbs today, a lot of people, if you just walked out on the street with a microphone and asked them who is in the Rolling Stones, they probably wouldn't be able to give you an answer. And that kind of is actually sad when you think about it. When you say who's in Kiss, they'll probably know what Gene looks like. They'll know the tongue, but I don't know, other than Gene, if they would be able to name Paul, Ace, or Peter, if you just ask general people. But of course, they would all know who Elvis and the Beatles are, whether they even listen to them or not. So I see Gene's point there. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget, God gave rock and roll to you, and God bless you.